Welcome back to the channel, everybody. This is Kodeations coming at you today with another video, ladies and gentlemen, on Cookie Run Kingdom. And today we're going to be jumping into what is all going to be reset right now within 24 hours of the time of you watching this video. And not only that, how can you best prepare for the next season? So without further ado, let's dive right in. Diving right in, ladies and gentlemen. So the first thing we've got for you guys today that's going to be officially resetting, and we're going to offer a few tips and tricks and stuff, hopefully to help out any new players or those early game players to climb up some additional tiers, all right? And that's going to be the official Kingdom Arena season. Now, the season will be coming to an end in approximately 24 hours at the time of you guys watching this video. Obviously, the higher rank that you climb, you're going to get the additional crystals, from placing in those higher ranks. Not only that, just by reaching that rank, you will also get a set of crystals as well. I'm going to tell you guys right now, anybody that is currently sitting in the Diamond Master or higher ranks in the game, watch your game the last 2 hours before the update or the reset officially happens. The reason being is because so many higher level players love to sit until the last 2 hours to then just start attacking a bunch of people, bumping a bunch of people that might not be paying attention to their overall account the last 2 hours. They think that they've secured that rank. They're good. Bada bing, bada boom. At the end of the day, you could be bounced down to another rank, and if you don't pay attention, you could be losing out on 1,000 or multitude of thousands of crystals by being bumped, all right? So 100% pay attention to your game at least the last 2 hours before the official reset. Alrighty, so now when it comes to officially like some tips and tricks and stuff that I can try to help out some people, and it's going to be pretty self-explanatory. We did cover this in another video in the past when we talked a little bit about Arena, but at the end of the day, there's a couple of things. One thing, do not attack. I cannot tell you this enough for new players. Do not attack compositions that are a lot higher than you, and do not get baited into attacking a specific account that looks like you can take it on. So to give you guys an example, I don't know if I even have one here. I don't have one to show you, unfortunately, but at the end of the day, a bait account basically would look something like this. We're just going to click on this one and show you what the things to check out for. Now, this is a bad example, but you get the idea. Check it for whatever comps that you have available. The first one up is going to be the power level. I do not care if their strawberry crepe or their one cookie that you can see is a level 10. It doesn't matter, because even if they have a level 10 cookie in here and they've got all maxed out 60s, that power level is going to still be ridiculously high because it takes into account every single cookie, including their hidden cookies, all right? So that's the number one thing you need to be checking out, hands down. Check that power level before you battle anybody, even if they've got a level 1 cookie on their team. Just because there's a level 1 does not mean that you can take it on. The second thing you need to check out, and that's going to be the overall treasures, all right? So the treasures down here in the bottom, you're looking specifically for the overall levels. Let's say you check out the team composition, the power level is pretty close to your power level, but you look down here at their treasures, and what doesn't take in consideration is they may have a maxed out scroll. They might have a level 6 scroll, whatever it is, and your treasures might not be up to par. If you're close to battle power, the treasures will trump, all right? So what I mean by that is don't get caught in a situation. Instead, wait out the timer, do your refresh for all new opponents, and hopefully you can get somebody that you can absolutely beat. Now, the second thing that I want to mention here when it comes to climbing up the arena is going to be, don't target anybody at your level. Target people when you utilize the free refresh. As you can see here on screen, we need to do a refresh, right? I can't take on any of these. My battle power is like 300 and something currently with my meta comp that I'm using right now. Again, it's lower leveled, but at the end of the day, we're not going to hit any of these teams. All of these teams are way overpowered for me. So when utilizing the free refresh tool, when you go ahead and click the free refresh here, you can see there are some comps that I could technically, take on, right? So you can see like this one here, 186,000. That right there is an easy win. I can easy win on this team, get the overall trophies. Then yeah, I'm going to keep on moving forward. Same thing goes for this bottom one here. This one here, 237,000. I could easily get this win. Also checking out the treasures here. Again, all super low level treasures. Very easy for me to clap and win. No problem here. Again, like I said, pick and choose your opponents wisely. Do not just jump in here and click on somebody because you think their cookies look low and you're skipping out on the battle power, everything else, because you will inevitably lose. And if you're losing, then you're losing trophies. And if you're losing trophies, then you're dropping rank. And if you're dropping rank, well, then there goes your free crystals. See, now the second thing that's going to be officially resetting in 24 hours, and that's going to bring us to the Kingdom Pass. All right, so the Kingdom Pass, yes, has a free version, and yes, you do get all these additional, items and resources along the way. However, keep in mind, if you do not complete this and you paid for this season pass, okay, the Kingdom Pass, if you paid for it, you're missing those free resources. So you want to make sure you're 100% completing these every single time. And if you're currently right now sitting 1 or 2 tiers away, I highly recommend utilizing this last 24 hours to get in here and focus on getting these seasonal missions done, because dailies are not going to carry you enough to complete those next couple of tiers potentially. So getting in here, focusing on these season missions, complete all of the season missions as you can, especially like I said, if you haven't got it completed. Not only that, if you are on the fence about buying the overall season pass, I highly recommend jumping in here and doing so. Not only do you get 2 additional bounty temps every single day, which allows you to pretty much grind, skill powders even more efficiently by giving you 5 runs instead of 3. You do also get the arena refresh timer, basically to give you some fresh opponents, as we were just talking about, from 30 minutes down to 10 minutes. I highly recommend this as an investment, especially for anybody that is looking to spend $5 or under 10 bucks. Picking up the Kingdom Pass, especially as soon as it resets here in 24 hours, definitely worth investment. Don't buy it now. Don't buy it now. I forgot to mention that. Don't buy it now. It wouldn't be worth it. But like I said, buy it as soon as the reset officially happens. It's definitely worth the investment. You also get the additional 1,000 crystals as well just for buying it. So at the end of the day, it's definitely worth it. Alrighty, and then diving into the third thing we've got for you guys, and the final thing we're going to be discussing in today's video, and that's going to be the Golden Age of Trade event is now officially upon us again. Now, this event does go for 7 days in total. We currently have got 10 days left of the 7th day, and then we've got 6 more days to come. All right, so if you are brand new to the channel and or brand new to the game and you have no clue what this event is or why it's very important, okay, we're gonna break it down. First one is, you obviously get all these free resources just by, getting a certain amount of points, right? Hitting these point milestones. This is the easy part. What's actually the hard part is going to be placing in your overall rank. If you go to the ranking system, you click on rewards, just by placing in whatever these top percentages are, you can take advantage of a ton of free crystals and additional resources. All right, so again, top 50, easy peasy to do. If you were logging in for every single one of these 7 days, completing your Tree of Wishes to accumulate gold, completing your trading harbor, sending off those boats if you're there, if you're not, buying and trading things in the trading port, even if it's not the greatest of value, it still will help you accumulate some of those points. And then last but not least, doing those train runs, you're going to be able to easily accumulate enough to get you to the top 50. All right, so again, getting to top 50, easy peasy, gives you 2,500 crystals, 250,000 gold, and then you also get some additional experience. All right, so again, just a quick, easy, down and dirty event. There's nothing else to it. Basically, you get more points the higher the value the item is that you trade up, whether it's going to be, like I said, Tree of Wishes, your trading port, your overall harbor, sending off that boat if you've upgraded your trading port, and then last but not least, doing those train runs. All of those items, depending on how higher quality the value of the item is, will then give you more points. All right, so again, it's pretty self-explanatory. I do not advise wasting your general materials, your sugar cubes, your jellies, your wood, that kind of stuff, because it just doesn't really give you a whole lot of points. And not only that, you're going to need a lot of that stuff for making items, because you're going to want to have everything going constantly during this entire event. All right, I cannot stress that enough. You want every single production building working its butt off. You don't want to be doing any upgrades on buildings. You don't want to be investing any other thing into your production buildings except making items. All right, so again, I can't stress that enough. Last but not least thing I want to show you when it comes to the Golden Age of Trade specifically, and that's going to be the brand new content that's in the Tropical Soda Islands, those tropical raids. All right, if you have already unlocked the tropical raids, well then this is a easy tip for you, even as a free-to-play player. All right, now if you go over here and you check out the deep sea chest, you get these deep sea keys, as you can see right here, just by pretty much participating in your own raid and participating in other people's raids. All right, it can take up to 30 minutes to get your overall rewards, but after you get the rewards, you can get something as small as like 20 keys all the way up to like 100 keys, I believe, depending on your contribution. But nevertheless, the reason why it's very important is because even if you do not have a certain building unlocked to craft a specific item, I'll show you an example in a second, but like these here, we've got bowls, we've got rings, we've got, the sparkle berry jam, we've got the hammers, and we've got, sweet berry juice. All of these items that take, that you got to be higher level castles, higher level production buildings in order to unlock these items to craft them, you can get them for free. Yeah, for free. I'm not joking. Even if you don't have the production building unlocked yet, or even the ability to craft them, you can still unlock these and get these from this deep sea chest. Now, you officially might be asking, well, what makes this important, like that you can get them? Well, it's going to be because 100%, even as a player that you do not have the ability to utilize those items or craft those items yet, you can still trade them off, all right? And because those items are like the top tier quality items, they are worth a mega ton of rewards. So, two things you can do here. One, you can wait until that item within the 6 days of the Golden Age of Trade event. You can wait until that item comes available as the ×2 cargo items, because it'll be worth a lot more. Or the second thing you could do is just trade it off automatically. Don't take a risk on waiting or anything like that. Just trade off the items, send the boat. The boat will go faster because you're filling it a lot more with quick points faster. And then not only that, you're accumulating a lot more points to your overall Golden Age of Trade. And then last but not least, in your overall seaside market, as I mentioned, again, for those free-to-play players or early game players, this is going to be how you can easily get in here and accumulate some points just by trading off specific items. So to give you guys an example here, I've got 22 of these stakes that take roughly 50 minutes to make, and then I can trade off 10 of them here for this pristine support powder, which again, it might not be the best trade-off value in the long run, but by trading 10 of those, if I come over here to the actual event, you can see that I believe that each one of these are worth what, 473 points. So 473 times 10 would be what I can accumulate by trading those items in. So if that's the only option you have currently at the moment based on your current level, definitely worth an investment, at least for the next 6 days. You can always grind these out at another time, to then do whatever upgrading or progression you need on your kingdom. But at the end of the day, your main focus right now should be the Golden Age of Trade. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to be pretty much what you need to know about what's going to be resetting in 24 hours and how to accumulate some points here in the Golden Age of Trade. Hopefully some of those tips helped you out in the arena to climb up the individual ranks. Let me know down below in the comments. Did these tips help you out? Were you able to climb up additional ranks? Were you watching your account at the last 2 seconds? Because I can't tell you enough how important that's going to be. Man, these guys are sharks. These players out here are sharks. Sorbet pun intended. They are sharks, man. So you want to make sure that you're watching your account. But with that being said, as always, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys very much for subscribing to the channel. Hit that notification bell so you get a notification as soon as we drop a video and when we go live, which is normally Monday, Wednesday, or Friday. And we've got a Discord link that is always provided down below in the description. We've got over 1,400 Cookie Run Kingdom players over there. So if you just want to hang out with somebody, maybe you need some help, you got some questions, whatever it is, definitely join our Discord. We would love to have you. And with that being said, as always, I will see you guys in the next one.